What's up, everybody? Lost in the '90s, back again for another reaction. I'm really stoked about today's reaction because there's only two of the '70s rock bands that I would say I'm very familiar with. That is Leonard Skinner and Led Zeppelin. I'm not super familiar with them, obviously, by what I learned today, but I know a lot of their songs. So I thought I'm going to react to a song that I really like from Led Zeppelin, one of my favorite songs of theirs. Uh, Even though I've already heard it, I'm going to do a reaction because I want to react to the video, to a live, because I hadn't seen really, I don't think any of their live stuff recordings. So I was like, I'm gonna look up a good live version that they played somewhere on YouTube, and I'm gonna react to that. After about an hour of searching and getting pissed off because I saw all these covers, I learned two things. First thing I learned is only Americans call this song Dire Maker by Led Zeppelin, that it's actually a play on the word Jamaica, and it's Jermaker. I believe I said that right. Jermaker, like Jamaica, Jermaker. So I learned that today. And then I learned that this was the follow up to their fourth album. So this is off their fifth album, and they threw a curveball and they totally changed their vibe. They went from like a bluesy rock and roll to a totally different vibe with a lot of like Jamaican. They just totally threw their fans a curveball. And from what I hear, it turned out to be a great album. And it had maybe my favorite song by them, Jamaica, on it. So I was like, all right, I learned something about the name. Let me check out a video. Turns out they never played it live. The drummer didn't like to play it, wasn't too keen on it, so the band just never played the whole thing. I heard they played some parts of it, but they never performed the song live. And it was one of their big hits. So there goes me. So that's why I guess all I could find was like Sheryl Crow and 311 and all kinds of covers, but I couldn't find the real thing. Uh, Learn something new every day. But I've got a lot to learn about '70s. Hey, we're gonna listen to Zeppelin here, Jamaica. We're going to hit some Steppenwolf on the next one. The Who's coming up. The Guess Who. We're gonna go back to Pink Floyd because I got a bone to pick with the Pink Floyd fans. They've really messed me up, man. But anyway, getting close to Christmas. I hope everybody has a great Christmas. Like, subscribe, hit the notifications, send me more suggestions, send me some Zeppelin suggestions because I love Led Zeppelin, and even though I've listened to a lot of their stuff, I feel like I'm just scratching the surface of it. So let's check out in my new Sony headphones. Told you last time I was thinking about going with the Bose. I ended up going with the Sony. Let's check out Jamaica.
Oh, 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 oh. You don't I still love you so, and I can't let you go. I love you. Ooh, baby, I love you.
So, I don't know, man. I've heard their older stuff, and I gotta say, I think if I was a fan of them in the 70s, which I would have been like 3, but if I was a fan of them back then, and I fell in love with their older stuff, and then they came out with this, I don't think I'd be disappointed. I mean, even if it is different, it's still an amazing song, in my opinion. I mean, everything's relative, but man, it's a great song. I don't think I'd be disappointed at all. Anybody that was a Zeppelin fan from the beginning, and then this album came out, what did you think? I want to know what you felt about it. Was it a letdown? I talked him from my experience, 90s, 80s, 90s music. I remember Pearl Jam, Verses and 10, first 2 albums were just bangers. And then Vitology came out. And that's, to this day, that's the only album in my life. I was sitting there waiting for the release. I did the pre-release, paid my money, waiting there at midnight for Vitology to come out. And, after about 2 songs, I think Better Man might have been second or third song. After 2 or 3 songs, I was like, this is alright, but hey, they're just getting cranked up. And then I listened to the whole album. I'm like, man, what a I was expecting them to just crush it on the 3rd album. And it had some good songs, but it wasn't the same as the first 2. And it seemed like they just kind of got mellower and mellower after that. And I just remember the disappointment of Vitology. So I don't think this 5th album by Zeppelin, I don't think it'd be a big disappointment to me. I've heard a few songs off of it. So let me know. What do you think? If you were actually lived it, you were a Zeppelin fan, then they put this out, how did it make you feel? Anyway, like, subscribe, hit the notification, all that crap. We're going to pump out more videos, hit more 70s. Hey, this channel, I'm looking at the analytics now that we've had a few thousand views, and it's almost everybody, Gen X and boomers. That's about all that listens to it, and I'm fine with that. So we need a voice for us out there. So, hey, I'm happy doing that. Let's just keep getting into the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s music, and we'll just keep rolling with it. Give me your suggestions. Thanks, everybody. If I don't talk to you before then, have a great Christmas. Thank you.